Hello everybody, this is MoFat, and it has been a little bit since my last video, and well, let me explain that real quick. My brother has been borrowing my Wii, and add to the fact that I just got Black Ops on my PS3, and I'm going to talk about that for the next few minutes here. Well, I guess first I'll just go ahead and mention that this gameplay isn't that really fantastic. I ended up going like 18 and like 4 or something like that. I don't know. Score's not that incredibly important to me. Not to mention that I do some spectacular failures with my M14. This one is a big example. Even though I got the kill, it was like, come on, I wasted like 5 times as many bullets as I really needed to. So this was pretty sweet. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start talking about Black Ops on the PS3. So I booted up Black Ops on the PS3, and I was like, okay, I want to level up fast. So I got my MP5K and put rapid fire on it. Because, I mean, hey, you need a broken gun early on in the game, that's the one to get. And I was like, okie dokie, I'm gonna level up quickly. But the number one thing that I noticed when I started playing Black Ops on the PS3 is the sheer amount of campers. Like, the camper ratio from Wii to PS3 is insane. It's ridiculous. Like, there were seriously some matches where I would run around and it would be a freaking ghost town. It would be a ghost town because everybody was just sitting around camping. Nobody was rushing down. Nobody had, had like a Mac or 11 or something. It was mostly just a bunch of people with FAMASas and 74Us, and they were just camping a lot. I mean, it was ridiculous. I turned off the game several times. I didn't even, I just raged, shut off my PS3. I didn't even rage quit. I just walked up to my PS3 and turned it off because the amount of campers was ridiculous. And I learned that I really have to play differently on the PS3 because the metagame from Wii to PS3 is very, very different. The Wii has a lot more people that like to do rushdowns. It has a lot more people that use varied guns. Not to knock the PS3 crowd, but in my short 5 days with the PS3, I've noticed that the Wii crowd uses more varied guns, and they rush down a lot more. They don't hide. They don't play this stupid hide and seek game where you just kind of sit in a corner and wait for somebody to come by. And it could be that they're just 10 times better than me and I'm complaining. But honestly, yeah, there are a ton more campers on the PS3 version. And that was the very first thing I noticed. And the second thing I noticed directly after the camping thing, and I do mean like right after I noticed the camping, was that the hit detection on the PS3 is so much better. And this can either work to your advantage or not so much to your advantage. And not that guy that I just shot, but the guy before that, that kill got stolen from me so fast. It's kind of funny. But the hit detection is 1,000,000 times better, and the lag is 1,000 times better. For instance, on Wii, I can take my 74U to somebody and empty about 20 bullets on them until I see them die. On PS3, I'll have like 12 bullets in them, maybe, and then I'll see them die. And I'm just like, wow, not only is the hit detection better, but the lag is better too. Like, on the Wii, I noticed that I can actually afford to be a little less accurate. In some cases with some guns, I can afford to be a little bit less accurate. So, that's kind of cool. Go and play on the Wii, I can just kind of go, balls out crazy and rush down people better than I could on the PS3. And, but the PS3 kind of balances that out because the analog sticks on the classic controller do not work nearly as well as the PS3 analog sticks do. And you may recall a clip in my last video that the video title is MoFat is back, and I was trying to shoot somebody across the map with my AUG, and it just wasn't working because I was like, click, click, go this way, go that way, click, click, and I just could not get a beat on him. I couldn't line up my red dot sight for the life of me. It was driving me crazy. But if I was doing that same situation with a PS3 controller, it would have been no problem for me to just slightly tilt my controller over and get that beat on him and probably get the kill. I mean, it was a long shot anyway. You'll have to refer to the video. But, yeah, it would have been much better for me. Oh man, this was so irritating. Just get shot right there after I pick up the FAMAS. I was like, alright, I got 7 kills. I only need 8, 9, 10, and then 11, and I'll get my dogs. But then no, this guy shoots me. That happens to me so much. I'll get a Cobra and be like, okay, 3 more kills to dogs, and then somebody will kill me. or 4 more kills to dogs, and then somebody just will be like, oh, nope, camp time, or walk up behind you conveniently time and shoot me. And that's really ridiculous. It makes me rage. Not so much where I'll just shut my Wii off, but it makes me rage. And I've talked about this subject a little bit more than I thought I would, but I'll go ahead and squeeze in a few more subjects here before the video ends. This video was actually with some subscribers. XRAR, I believe is his name. I didn't really bother to read his name or try to pronounce it until I saw this video. And so this was a fun game. I had a lot of fun games with those guys this night with XRAR and his crew. It was late too. It was like 12:30 when I got on Black Ops, and him and a couple of other subscribers, or I think just some of his friends, happened to be on, and we played for a while. So good times, good times. And there was a couple of guys playing with us, and their names were Hannah Montana Heart with a little heart after it, Rebecca Black Heart, and Lady Gaga Heart. And those guys were the most frustrating people to play with because they were friggin' big time campers. Drove me crazy playing with those guys, but they had some funny conversations. They actually did have some really funny conversations. I think one of them was singing Friday constantly. And yeah, it was interesting playing with those guys. But the commentary is about over, and there was a bunch of stuff that I wanted to get to that I thought I would be able to get to, but this video was a whole lot shorter than I thought it was. So I guess I will just talk about that stuff in another video. Well, until then, I will see you guys later.